Hey y'all, and welcome to the video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Today I'm going to be trying a full face of basically all first impressions from e.l.f. You guys know I'm not really a drugstore makeup purchaser, so I really haven't tried much from the drugstore, but you guys were very into the fact of me trying out e.l.f. So that's what I'm doing, and all of this was sent to me in PR. Nothing here I purchased on my own. I just want to give that disclaimer, and yeah, I definitely can say I'm very impressed. You can see, you know, everything that I tried on my face today and all of that, which we do have a little bit of fails, but it's also like, you know, I can't help that. But you know, you guys just know things sometimes happen and you can't control that, like the color of your foundation and concealer. That, you know, anyways, I would have to say I'm also not on my A game with makeup because I've been so sick all week. I had a test yesterday, you know, a COVID test, and I'm just waiting for the results. I've been so bored, and I'm feeling a little bit better today, so I want to sit down and film. So that's what we're doing. This is going to definitely be a much longer video than normal, but I'm going to try and edit it down the best I can because I don't like long videos. But I'm rambling now, which is making this video even longer. So if you guys are into these types of videos from me, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys want to shop at any of these products, I will have them linked down below. Definitely get ready for my Instagram post because we're going to be playing with the Big Mood Mascara for sure over there, so get excited. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. So the very first product that I'm going in with is from the Electric Mood collection. This is the Illuminating Elixir Priming Serum. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Poreless Putty Primer. This is the sheer one. I don't know how many other ones they have. I know they have matte and they have the acne one. And I'm just using the Putty Primer applicator, and I'm just stippling this into my skin before I spread and smooth it out and make sure it's covering all of my areas. Okay, so now I'm going in with the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. This is a color correcting, full coverage, natural finish, plus collagen peptides and niacinamide broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. I have mine in the shade 210N. I am applying this with a Morphe E63 brush because this was actually my only clean foundation brush, and as you can tell, I didn't add too much product, and this really is very much full coverage. Now going in with the Electric Mood Glassy Skin Balm in Ice Cold, I'm going to apply this where I like to normally apply balms. I was going to try this in my last video, but I forgot about it. So this I like to add underneath my eyes before I put any concealer on because I feel like it just brightens and awakens the under eye. Okay, so now I'm going in with the 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the matte finish. This is in the shade Fair Beige. I almost went with the hydrating one, but I know this one was like the one everybody was raving about, so I wanted to go ahead and try that one before I tried the hydrating one. So I got this one instead, and based off of what I normally always buy, I thought this would work perfectly with the light neutral Camo CC cream, but clearly it's way too light, at least for this. This is going to work perfectly for all my other foundations, but for this one in particular, it's a little too dark. So right now I look a little bit crazy. I know I do, but hopefully when I apply powder, it'll calm down my face, and then when I bronze up my skin and I apply the whole full face, I won't look so ridiculous. But I know this concealer is going to work with my other foundation, so I'm excited to try it with that. But yeah, I'm going to have to use my other concealers for this, but I really like the finish of this foundation, by the way, just saying, or well, CC cream. Okay, so next up I'm going in with the matte setting powder in the shade Light, which kind of has me scared because of the CC cream being light and it's very dark, so hopefully this doesn't darken up my look even more. I definitely do feel like this has lightened up my face. We just gotta give it a minute so I can stop looking at myself and then realize when I look back like, oh, my face is still dark. But so far I think that it did kind of mesh everything together, so that I'm very happy about, and it did take away the glisten a lot. matte. Like, it's definitely mattified my skin, which it's supposed to because it's a matte setting powder. So yeah, it's really done its job for sure. I mean, I still have a little bit of gleam, but for the most part, it's pretty matte now. Okay, so when I was picking out e.l.f. products, I went ahead and picked up another of the putty bronzer in tan lines because I'm actually so obsessed with this bronzer that I need to purchase every bronzer available because I'm gonna go through these like hotcakes because it's probably my favorite cream bronzer I've ever tried and it's $6. Like, I'm blown away. So I'm just taking this on a dry sponge that I got in my e.l.f. Electric Mood PR box. So that is what I'm doing, and I realized that sponges are actually quite nice when applying products, so I'm using this sponge dry. Okay, so this is definitely looking a lot more orange than it normally does, which I think it has everything to do with the shade of this, because with everything else it's not so warm toned, and that's why I love it. So I'm just going to tone it down a little bit with some of this setting powder. So I'm just going to apply some just to tone it down because it's a little bit too orange, and I don't know why because it's not normally this color. Anytime you go too heavy with blush or bronzer, you can always just go over it with some powder and it really does tone it down. So taking the tip of my sponge, I'm just going to contour my lips and my nose really quick. I'm just gonna add a little bit of color and blend it with my finger. Okay, so I have 3 options for the blush today. I have the monochromatic multi-stick in glistening peach, which I thought would be absolutely beautiful, but then I also saw these bite-sized face duos in white peach and cantaloupe, and I'm like, oh, I love these like very neutral light tones, and I feel like that's gonna work really well for fall looks that I'm thinking of. So yeah, I'm gonna use one of these and highlight. I think since my face is so dark, I might want to lighten it up, but then I don't want it to be like too weird. So I think I'm going to do the white peach blush and then the highlight from the cantaloupe. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to use one of my brushes from Blinged Brushes, which you can use code Krystyn, I think, or just Connor. I'll have it down below and you can save 10% off of your purchase. Okay, this was a good choice because I feel like this peachy tone brings all of this like warmth together in some sort of way. This is actually a really pretty color. I feel like this would work better on my normal, you know, foundation that's not too dark. I like it. It's a pretty color. Okay, so now taking from the Cantaloupe palette, I'm going to take the highlighter and just apply it where highlighter goes. Oh my god. Okay, this is a pretty highlighter. Look at that. I think this was like $3 too, so the fact that we're getting amazing color payoff and results on $3 products, like, yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Okay, so now it's time for brows. This is the Bite Size Brow Palette in Taupe. This is a brand new product, by the way, and I'm pretty excited to try it out. So we have 2 powders here and 2 waxes. So I'm gonna start out by trying the powder and applying that to my eyebrows and just start to fill them in and shape them. I used to do my brows with only an eyeshadow years ago, so I'm actually probably an expert at doing this. Not bad, not bad. Now I'm going to go in with the darker wax because I want to see what the color looks like, and I'm just going to apply it with my spoolie. So I'm just going to take it, rub my spoolie in, and start to apply that. I have to say, be a little bit careful with color wax because it can get on top and kind of ruin everything, but you can't really tell. So it's probably one of those things where you want to do your brows first and shape them and then do your foundation just in case. Yeah, because I messed up just right up here a little bit. Oh well. We'll live. I feel like this whole video is just my face being like really dark and orange. Let me see if I can turn the brightness down and see if that helps. No, I don't know. I think it's just my camera also because I don't seem to be as orange in person. So anyways, now that we've played with this, let's get on with eyeshadow. So I have this Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer. So we're gonna try this. Okay, so I have 3 products here. I have the Bite Size eyeshadow in Cream and Sugar. Then I have 2 of their liquid glitter eyeshadows in Pinky Swear and Flirty Birdie. I do have 2 more of these that I have purchased in the past, and I really like those. So that's what we're going to be playing with today. So I think this is going to be a pretty simple look. Basically, I'm just going to put the light shade all over the lid, the dark shade in the outer corner, and pick one of these shimmers to apply to my lid. Now I'm trying to decide which liquid eyeshadow glitter I want to use. I think I kind of want to go for the Pinky Swear just because it looks to be the one that I want to go for. That's basically it. Which I actually like this eye look. I have a feeling I'm going to reach for this palette a lot. So I'm just going to apply this over what I already did just because I want to see what this color is going to look like. Oh wow, this really transforms the look. I'm just going to add some more because I wiped most of it off. I probably wouldn't go all the way on the lid next time, but this is really pretty. Really pretty. Now the only reason why I always bring my like metallics and all that stuff type situations really high up is because I have hooded eyes. So if I don't already do that, it's just going to stamp up there anyways and be really gross and patchy. So if I do it on purpose, it doesn't do that and it looks good all day long. So there's my tip to you. So I have this product here. This is the H2O proof eyeliner pen in jet black. So I assume this is waterproof. Oh yeah, this waterproof eyeliner pen, blah blah blah. This is the only other e.l.f. I use, and I've been using this for years. Anytime I do multiple eye looks, I use this because this comes off really easy. So I guess it's a good thing that we have a waterproof option. So it says to shake, so we're going to shake it up and we're going to line our eyes. Okay, so basically this is a really great eyeliner. It's very stiff, but in a very good way. Usually stiff is only good in certain situations, if you know what I mean, but right now this stiff is so good that you can create wings, I'm sure of it, so precisely and perfect, and it's just the color just really runs out so nicely where you're not having to like go over things. Like it's so black right off the bat, and I'm very impressed. Okay, so before we move on, I want to try out this Bite Size lip balm in Berry. This is a brand new product and my lips are very chapped right now because I am sick, and I'm doing this now because well, my eye's watering really bad, but that's also because I have a clogged tear duct. So like, you know, you blow your nose and stuff shoots out of your eye. It's a whole thing. So I want to go ahead and do this to give my eye a break for a second and try this product out. Which, this is a really big balm. Oh, it's nicely tinted. I guess I don't like how thick it is for it to be a tinted balm, but I guess you can just really rub it on your lower lips and, you know, do that little number. Nice little sheer wash of color. I also have this Juicy Gloss Sparkling Pop that I want to apply on top because it's just really pretty, like, honestly. I wonder if this smells too. I think it has a scent, but I can't tell. It definitely is juicy. I really like it. And just another product that I got was the Glow Stick in Melon Air. I think it's supposed to be Millionaire. Melon Air. I just want to play with this because I was going to buy this not long ago when I went to Ulta. It's really pretty and I just want to see what this looks like over the highlighter. This is another kind of balm that I would apply underneath, oh wow, underneath my eyes, or apply it before you put your powder highlighter on, and it'll really intensify your highlight like it is right now, and that's over top of it. But if you put it before a highlighter to really make it blinding, it will get rid of like you're touching it, it's a little tacky. So there's a little tip there too. Okay, so next thing I want to use is the Big Mood Mascara. I actually now have 3 of these because one came in the Electric Mood collection that I got. This I got when I got all this order sent to me, and then I just got the e.l.f. Big Mood PR box in the mail. So I have 3 of these, and I'm doing a whole thing on Instagram for e.l.f. this month, so that's why I got all this product sent to me for free. Which I'm on their PR list anyways, but that's why I have all this full face of makeup to try. So I'm going to just do a little something with the mascara in this video, but I'm going to highlight it on Instagram because I want to try out these lashes that I got from e.l.f. So I'm just going to apply this, kind of give you my thoughts, and then apply the lashes. Okay, so it's a little hard to tell because my eyeliner is a little on the thick side because I was going to play with these lashes. But, oh my god. A thin line of eyeliner or no eyeliner at all, and then mascara, because this is just 2 coats. And this is a really good mascara. So stay tuned on my Instagram to see like the full like gig. But like, wow. So I think lashes are the last thing that we have to do. So I'm going to try out this matte Magic Mist and Set Spray, because you can't do a full face without having some sort of setting spray. So here it is, just a little tiny bottle. Lovely. Okay, so I'm going to try out these e.l.f. lashes. This is the Luxe Lash Kit Winged and Bold and Multi-Dimensional Lashes for full volume and length. So I think these were $5 or something, and oh, look at that. It comes with a little applicator. Okay, so obviously these are not Noella lash quality whatsoever. They are definitely on the cheaper side. I already got like a little tiny piece of it off. So I know these are not going to be my favorite lashes. So I don't know if I even want to apply them and ruin them for now. But this is what it'll look like after it's all said and done. Pretty, but definitely on the fake plasticky side. Which, I mean, they're $5. They're pretty cheap, so I guess that's to be expected. But I'm a Noella lash lover. You can use code Connor for 20% off your purchase. They're $12.99, or they're $12. You can save, like I said, 20% off your purchase. She has lash subscription, and you can wear them up to, I think, 25 times or more, and they're not plasticky feeling. They're very nice. So, yeah, let me just zoom you out and give you my final thoughts on all of this makeup. Okay, so final thoughts on all of this makeup. I have to say I loved absolutely everything except not a fan of the lashes because they're very cheap feeling. I'm just so used to my Noella lashes, which are very comfortable and amazing. The only thing is that I look very orange, but I also feel like it might be my camera. I don't know. But yeah, the Camo CC Cream foundation is a yes and a no for me. A yes because it's amazing looking. A no for me because it's a lot darker than what I expected, because light neutral should be not so dark on me, because it's not dark on me in any other shade whatsoever. I mean, even this foundation that I've been using and Make It Forever is a darker color than what I'm used to, and it's lighter than this. Even though it looks darker in the bottle, it's not as dark on my skin. But everything else I absolutely love. Again, besides the concealer, which would normally match and be perfect, but the concealer is actually pretty good, so I can't wait to use that with another foundation that I know it's going to work with. So honestly, pretty freaking excited about these e.l.f. products. I don't really have many e.l.f. products, never really tried them before, don't really try drugstore makeup, and e.l.f. is like pretty legit, you guys. So let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. I'll have some of these products linked down below if you guys are curious and wanting to purchase. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!